This is the Mazda MX-30, 199 kilometers of range, 199,000 ringgit price tag. Seeing that there are other EVs with much longer range in Malaysia, should you still consider MX-30? I know I would. Hello everybody, this is Adrian for WapCar.my and I'm all about the details. I have quite a special connection with the MX-30 because I was present at the 2019 Tokyo International Motor Show to witness the unveiling of this milestone product. It is, after all, the brand's first EV, which is also why it's called the MX-30. Being an EV, logically or naturally, it should carry the prefix E in its name, such as EX30 or something. But this electric crossover is the antithesis to the MX-5 rear-wheel drive roadster. How did that turn out? Well, that's because MX stands for Mazda Experiment, a nameplate bestowed only onto monumental products from the Hiroshima car maker. So we know that Mazda is very serious when making the MX-30. Now let's talk about the MX-30's concept and its dismal 199 kilometers of range. Based on Mazda's internal findings and studies around the globe, they found that the average daily commute of a typical EV owner is a mere 50 kilometers, because most of them would have an internal combustion engine car at home for long distance trips, and their EV serves as a daily city roundabout. With that in mind, Mazda has came up with the concept of right-sizing the battery pack and found that 35.5 kilowatt hour is the perfect balance between a sustainable well-to-wheel emissions, range for daily driving, and Jinba Itai driving experience. Plugged into a 6.6 kilowatt AC charger, the MX-30 takes 5 hours to gain a full charge. If you need a quick top-up, the MX-30 supports up to 40 kilowatt DC fast charging that goes from 20 to 80% state of charge in a mere 25 minutes. The MX-30 excels as a city car, from the steering, pedal, seating position to the in-car controls. Every aspect of the car are executed with exceptional finesse. This is the embodiment of Mazda's Jinba Itai philosophy, horse and rider as one. You are in total control, and you don't have to go fast to appreciate it. In fact, it's more apparent when you're just crawling around. The MX-30 gives you beautiful feedback. You know exactly how and where to place the car. The accelerator pedal doesn't jolt forward, the brake pedals doesn't come to an abrupt stop. Modulation exercise is incredibly natural in the MX-30, and this is fantastic calibration job from what essentially is Mazda's first attempt at an EV. The cabin is nicely insulated, suspension is supple enough, and you get decent forward visibility. Rearwards, not so much. As a car and an EV, the MX-30 offers a wonderfully satisfying driving experience. What's even more satisfying is the cabin ambience of the MX-30. Gorgeous layout, minimalistic feel, and the controls all have a very gratifying click to them. Now this cabin is actually a blend of the current and next generation Mazda models. For example, the 8.8-inch Mazda Connect non-touchscreen infotainment system, the instrument cluster display and steering wheel are from the current generation Mazda 3, while this gear lever can be found in the new Mazda CX-60. Things that I absolutely adore in here are the material selection for the cabin. They feel expensive to the touch, and the color combination just keeps things interesting without overdoing it. Now, so the materials in here, some of them are made from a combination of recycled waste from plastic bottles and cork. A little trivia for you guys is that Mazda began life as a cork manufacturing company. So this panel right here pays tribute to Mazda's roots. The 12-speaker Bose sound system is a pleasure. The split-screen display for the climate control is quite futuristic, although not as banging as Chinese EVs with their interior that will just wow you and blow your minds off the showroom floors. What I like and appreciate in this MX-30 is that all the menus, controls are all laid out and spelled out logically, so you don't have to fiddle around to figure out what is what. And most importantly, the side door bins fits a large size water bottle, and that's all that matters to me. Moving on to the party piece of the MX-30 are these freestyle doors, as Mazda calls them, a la Rolls-Royce suicide door style. First seen in the RX-8 These doors don't quite work the same as a Rolls-Royce because over here you must first unlatch the front doors in order to gain access to the rear doors. So no, you cannot arrive at a hotel lobby and have the concierge to open up the rear doors for you to get down. Your front passengers must first get out in order to let you out. It's a novelty for sure, but I don't know, I feel like you're sacrificing a little bit too much practicality. Seated in the back seats of the MX-30, I have the front seat adjusted to my usual driving position and I'm 175 cm tall. I have about 1 and a bit tennis balls worth of knee room. Space in the footwell is a tad bit tight, however, I'm still able to comfortably slot my feet underneath the front seat for a more comfortable seating posture. Headroom, about 1 tennis ball's worth. Right, other than that, the amenities in here are actually quite okay. You have a center armrest with 2 cup holders, a door handle, and Mazda's attention to detail is seen over here too, is that they've added a little bit of a leather soft padding for you to rest your elbows on. It just goes right where your elbows are. And yeah, even though that the space in here can feel a little bit tight from the black headliner as well as these smallish windows, Mazda is trying to make you feel as comfortable as you possibly can given the limited space. The MX-30 in a nutshell doesn't abide to the traditional EV playbook. It is a very misunderstood EV. If you're looking for an EV for your frequent interstate travels, of course the MX-30 will find it a bit challenging to meet your requirements. But as a second or third car in the garage for your daily commute, I mean, school runs, grocery runs, work and back, give this MX-30 a try. Mazda's intended purpose with the MX-30 is not to replace the only car in your garage, nor to be a road trip car. It serves a very specific use case as a daily city commute, in style, in comfort, while being environmentally responsible. The only direct competitor to the MX-30, if you ask me, is the equally fashionable Mini Cooper SE, not your Chinese EVs. Because yes, while Chinese EVs offers you better battery tech and bling, it doesn't quite come close or on par with legacy car makers in terms of the human and machine interaction. They lack a little bit of finesse. There you have it folks, the Mazda MX-30. Quite a fair bit to digest, but let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.